Joe, got to start with the obvious. What can you say about Payton and Derrick performance tonight?
Yeah, they were tremendous. I mean, I think with guys out and playing against a really good Portland team, we knew we were going to need to have guys step up. And the way those two play just shows a lot about who they are. You know, they do a lot of the dirty stuff when we're fully healthy. They do a lot of the things, for the team. And to have a night like this where those two can show what they're capable of was big for us. So, we're lucky to have them, and it was a lot of fun to watch them do that.
And you started Payton in the second half instead of Luke. Was there just something from that first half that made you, obviously it worked, what made you go that route?
It was just another way to space Klingon. So, Klingon had to go to one of our shooters or stay on now. And one of the adjustments that they've made in their defense is having Klingon in the paint. And that's why they've been really good, and we were able to just kind of space them a little bit. So it was just a tactical thing that we needed to. We found it at the end of the first half. We needed to go back to it.
Late in the second quarter, you changed the defensive coverage. What triggered that change? And it worked pretty well, so you stick to that in the second half. But what triggers it?
Yeah, we just changed it because we changed the lineup, and so I think. We changed the lineup, and obviously with Klinging out there in the middle at the end of the first half, you have to be creative on how you try to keep him off the glass. So I thought that small lineup with Al at the 5 gave us some good stuff at the end of the quarter. We were able to keep that up and give us some good advantages.
Joe, obviously you mentioned Payton and Derrick's ability to sort of morph to the situation. They're usually off the ball a little bit more. What does it say about their versatility shooting that they're able to, go from playing mostly off the ball most nights to coming off screens and stuff like that to get to the same looks tonight?
Yeah, I mean, even tonight it was dribble drive as well. We were able to space them and kind of use their pressure against them. And, two guys that they're really good at creating space. They're really good at catch and shoot shots, off the dribble threes, but they can also create, off the dribble. So we were able to kind of spread them a little bit and get into the paint when we needed to. And both those guys were able to do that as well.
And then some of the screening there with Al and Luke in particular, how much do you guys stress the angle of the screen based on which player has the ball and the shot they want to get?
Yeah, I mean, just screen reads are important regardless of who we're playing against. Have to know what the coverage is, who's there, and those guys are very diligent. The player development staff does a great job teaching that, and the guys are diligent and have an understanding of what type of screen is needed. And usually when you see a good possession, the right screen is set, and when you see a bad one, we usually don't set the right one.
On top of the points, 10 rebounds for Payton, 4 offensive. Just how have you seen him grow and progress in that area of his game?
Yeah, just again, those are the type of plays that really impact winning. The offensive rebound, to see close the game out with a couple there at the end. But I think just impacting the game in different ways. I mean, tonight it was his scoring ability, and he has the ability to just take it to another level when he wants to. But it could also be different. It could be his defense. It could be his rebounding. So, just really takes pride in his competitive nature and becoming a well-rounded player.
Joe, obviously from a basketball standpoint, that was a pretty remarkable performance. But for you, as the game's unfolding, two guys you're close with, and they've sacrificed a lot. Are you thinking wow, this is so amazing for them? They're having this moment that their new career highs are on the jumbotron. Do you have those thoughts, or are you just kind of so locked in the game that you're only afterwards, I guess, does it hit?
I mean, the thoughts I have, we're lucky to have them. I have that, and I mean, it's great, a gift as a coach to know when you have guys out, you still feel like the expectation is to win because of the type of people that you have, and when you call it, you call a timeout, you need to get a basket, you can go to a bunch of guys, and so it's more just a gratitude of that we have them, and it's a luxury, and the way they compete every night.
Joe, you went to Jordan tonight. I think it was season high, 20 minutes for him. What led to you going with him, and what did you see from him out there to?
Just put guys out, opportunity, with his ability to defend in individual defense. These guys do a great job of breaking guys down, and he's really gotten better at that. And we needed some of his offensive rebounds. I think he got 2 big ones in the first half. I think he ended up with 1 more there. So just continuing to get better is an opportunity, to get him out there and make sure he continues to grow defensively and rebounding.
Thank you, Joe.
Thanks.